Hello, hello. It's a pretty short stream today, so I'm just gonna get right into it. I forgot that the Terminator is coming in today, so we we can't really play for very long. But because of the window that they give you of when they're gonna be arriving, uh, I wasn't sure if I'd be able to stream at all today if I didn't at least stream now. And I didn't want to be off for too long. But I believe we can set up a Vulcanite cannon pretty easily, so I figured we might as well get that set up. But basically, we can go to orbit. That's the first thing we should check. So we have this little. Wait, we don't. Do we not have an orbit pin? Do we really not have an orbit pin? I guess because. No, wait, we do. Oh, that's only pins on this planet. Okay. Okay, I understand how the pins work. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I wonder if there's like a favorites list. I guess this is a favorites list. Yeah, there's already basically a favorites list. Okay. But basically, this right here produces solar panels for us and space platforms at the moment. It can't do much, but it can also will eventually do production science. And the easiest way to get production science over here is actually through this thing, I believe, which we can ship from the Vulcanite planet. And we do have the delivery cannon, so that actually helps a lot. I don't really know where it's going to go right now, but I feel like this is a pretty safe spot to assume. It's also really nice since I'm pretty sure that we can just use this signal transmitter that we already have if we can send it to the proper area. I don't know if we can. It really depends if we made a receiver on the and left it on the Agnes, which we might not have. Space! Yes, hello, Jamady. Welcome, welcome. I can't quite get the Wheaton scream down. Well, I don't want to like destroy my mic trying, I guess, is the better thing. Did we leave a signal we have a transmitter. Which one do we need? We need a we could use either, right? No, we need a receiver. Did we leave a receiver here? I don't think we did. I guess we can find out. Like, what if we just receiver? I'm assuming that's gonna blink. Yeah. Okay. That is unfortunate. So that's fine. I think we might actually have enough resources that we can work with it, though. Assuming we left a assembling machine. Wait, we have this, right? Oh, that's another transmitter. Why did we bring two transmitters? And why are they not in the network? Well, we can delete this. There we go. That'll transfer it to the right container. I don't know why we left just one thing here. But anyway, we need to send a receiver that says, "Hey, stop requesting Vulcanite." Is basically all we need. I think we might be able to get it done from either. No, we need a receiver here, to get the signal from novice, not novice. What's it called? Novice orbit. I mean, I got novice right. I couldn't think of the word orbit. It won't matter for a long time. Like if we have a large storage chest, these will take forever to back up at this rate. So I think first things first, we should just get the delivery cannon, which I pressed the wrong button. Again, there's the pins. There we go. Okay, Agni. That's a fun name for this. What's it actually called? Oh, right. So this might be a problem. I don't actually know what we have on this planet. We might have to go back there, but with like the minimal stuff, so that way we can just death warp back. That is an option. It's not ideal, but I don't really I don't really see much of a better option considering we don't really have a ton here. If there happens to be some heat shielding, I think we might be able to get this built because we have the motors. We have steel. We might even have steel chests. No, we don't have any chests, but we do have steel, so we can make steel. We can make pipe. No, we have pipe. Okay, that's easy. Concrete. We brought enough concrete. Not a ton, but we brought enough. And then what's left? Yeah, it's really just the heat shielding. Heat shielding, what does that need? There is a chance we can make just enough heat shielding. Sulfur, stone tablets, and steel plates. Technically, yes. We have all of that stuff here. Because we have sulfur being sent to this planet. We'd also, I believe, need to send explosives, right? What do explosives need water to craft? Yeah. So that is unfortunate. That means we'll probably have to delivery cannon explosives here because we don't have a good enough source of water. Actually, water barrels might be slightly more efficient in this case than explosives. No, they're about even. They're about even. I was gonna say we could just use a delivery cannon for water, and that would be just as effective as sending explosives. It's more flexible. That's not a terrible idea, is it? Right? Like we have the sulfur already sent over. And we have coal on this planet. So that might be easier. Because what we need to make these capsules on this planet. Oh wait. LDS, we can reasonably make heat shielding. We can kind of automate. We can almost automate those, but not. We can't automate any of them that great because we have the sulfur. We have access to stone tablets from this thing, but can it give us enough stone? Does it give us enough stone back to ship off as much as we get out of here? Oh yeah, for sure. So really, low density structure is the issue. So plastic's also a problem. Yeah, I thought it would be a lot easier to ship stuff off this planet, but it's looking like the only way we can reasonably ship stuff off this planet is if we ship stuff to this planet, which makes sense. I shouldn't be surprised. That is how it works. uh, but I think to do this, we'll just need to go there in person and build some delivery cannons because I think trying to set it all up remotely sounds terrible because we would need to set a lot of a lot of recipes remotely, like from these two chests, and that sounds very painful. I I'm pretty sure last time we did fix our resource bottlenecks. Well, not really. We expanded these, but now we're obviously running into other resource shortages, so I don't know how much we actually improved it. It looks like we tripled our rocket part production, but we'll have to see. It depends on how the batteries work out. They're short on acid again, which oh yeah, okay. We're running into a petroleum shortage. We did wait, how are we running? Hold up. Oh, it's not an oil problem. Okay. That's fixable. That's very easily fixable. Will I run into pressure issues if I just copy and paste this? I don't think I will. Because we obviously need more refineries. Although not a ton more because we're also limited by chem plants, but we do need some more refineries. Oh, wait, someone mentioned someone mentioned something about the mod. That if I want petroleum, cracking isn't the best source. I'm pretty sure is what they said. Let's see, is there any recipe I can change to check this? I can change this one. But yeah, I think petroleum processing is actually pretty good in this version. So if I do want more petroleum, well, although the numbers probably change if I use productivity modules, I imagine. Don't know if it changes enough. Oh wow, it does not take a lot of water for crude. Let's see, this, do we need more light oil? I don't know. We probably have more than enough light oil, right? I mean, power, power is barely holding, so maybe we could use more light oil as well. So maybe we should. Maybe we should just expand it with the more fancy processing, so that way we can get more light oil out of this. I also very much think that I'm making a mistake using prod 2s and all of these things because I don't, considering they produce power, I feel like using prod 2s by consuming more power usually is not a great option. Um, like putting production modules and things that produce the thing you need for power sounds like a net negative, but I actually don't know how much more power am I getting out of this. This is producing 12 megajoules per how many sec? How fast are these? Crafting speed half. So this is producing 12 megawatts. The productivity modules give me an extra 2.8 megawatts. You know, that's like it's like almost breaking even. It's not worse, or it's not significantly worse. If it is worse, they're very close. So I don't think it's anything I have to worry about. Because it's 2.8, right? So it used to be 1 megawatts. I'm consuming an extra like 1 megawatts to produce an extra, or I'm consuming 2 more megawatts ish to produce 2 more megawatts. That's fine. I could probably throw in an efficiency mod to counteract it. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Although I don't know if it would fully counteract it, since I only have efficiency mod 2s. Let's see, these are missing stuff. Oh, right. Right. I chained them together with a red belt, which I don't have. Or a yellow belt, which I do not have on this planet. Okay, well, what do we need to automate this? We need a whole lot of delivery cannons. We need to request LDS, heat shielding. We could do so heat shielding. We don't have to fully request that one can be like a supplement, I think, because we can produce a lot of it locally. That'll be a good way of consuming our reserving some resources. We could ship explosives, or we could ship water. I think shipping water is actually not a bad idea. Because one that doesn't drain from this petroleum, which obviously we are struggling with, which we didn't actually fix. Hold up. How can we fix this? It's fine. It's fine. It's not that important yet. Okay, couldn't figure out which menu I was in. We should do a requester. Do we have a requester chest? Yes, we do. We have this thing. Okay, so we should request resources for this, and we should also request resources for the delivery receiver. There we go. That'll do it. And then we'll handcraft a few, right? We can just handcraft them. Yeah, by the time we figure out what we're doing. Actually, we don't really need to request them. We can just take from there. Yeah, that works. Okay, so delivery cannons. 1 gigajoule capacity, 50 megawatts when charging. Yeah, these consume a lot of power. Hopefully they don't charge. Hopefully they don't have to fire consistently. We might need to expand our power production for this. Well, we probably will. Although, this is just... You know, these won't be firing that often. As long as we set the limits pretty low, I think we'll be okay. But then again, when have I been right? Feel like I have not been. This is actually... Wait, which one is the delivery chest? This one's the delivery chest, right? Cargo... No, delivery cannon chest. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so what we actually want to request is signal transmitter. I actually don't know if we have signal transmitters. But yeah, I'm liking using requester chests for like personal crafting. They're really nice. Okay, that should be fine. I don't think that's enough. Yeah, let's look at what we need for... I'm assuming we can't send capsules. If I can send capsules, a lot of this gets a lot simpler. But I'm assuming they don't let you send the cargo capsules. Let's see. Does not look like it. We can only send basic resources. So we can send LDS. We can send heat shielding. I don't know which is best, but basically our goal is to be able to send this off of the other planet. Where's a good place for this? Honestly, just having a row of them here isn't terrible. It's probably not great, but yeah, we can make it work. We can send like 2 resources on each one. Yeah, okay. Actually, yeah, and we don't even need to use like filter inserters. We can just have quadrants like this. And then there we go, there's 4 resources. And then we can expand them if we need more. Oh gosh, this hopefully wait, how much do they passively consume It doesn't look like they passively consume anything, right? Delivery, and if they do, it's pretty low. 100 kilowatts. Yeah, I can survive with 100 kilowatts. 100 kilowatt drain. Let's see, which one? Delivery. This one's the delivery cannon, right? Yeah. Okay. So this is the one I need for the signal transmitter. Receiver. Oh. Yeah. Oh, that right. So we need to have. Right. We need the capsules on the belt. We'll do this then. There we go. Now we can do 5 resources this way then. Or up to 5 resources this way. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for the reminder. I definitely almost forgot that. It would have been a very easy fix, but still would rather not miss that. And then we need to produce capsules. Let's actually use FNEI. Always forget I have that. Would make this a lot simpler to track. There we go. Favorite that. Okay, these we don't need LDS. We don't technically need heat shielding. I think water is a good idea because water we do actually consistently need. Wait, do we need petroleum on the other planet? We have petroleum going to the other planet, but I don't know if it's necessary or if it was a just in case thing. Novice. Okay, what over here uses petroleum? Oh, this uses petroleum. Okay. It does not use a lot. We could always add one later. We did bring enough petroleum for this to run for a really, really long time though. So I think we can postpone that one. So we do need LDS. We need explosives somehow. I think water barrels are a good idea. Because I think we'll need those eventually. I don't think we explicitly need the other things. We do kind of have a source of copper on the other planet. I don't know if it's enough. But we also don't need a large amount of any of this stuff. So that helps. Like this one is probably going to be the one that's going most often because water is used for multiple things. But like we do not produce that much vulcanite. We just need a way to get it off the planet automatically. It does not need to be high throughput quite yet. Hold on. Hello, back. I had to get the room ready for the Terminators a bit before they came. Okay. Let's see. Did I actually switch screens? No, I didn't. Where were we at? Oh, right. I was trying to decide how I wanted to get heat shielding over there, and I'm pretty sure that I'm just going to produce it locally, because I can do that pretty easily with all the resources I have. Kind of. I mean, we don't really have that much steel going there, but we really don't need a ton of heat shielding, so that should be good. Sulfur is already being sent, although I do like the idea of moving sulfur down here, just so it makes more sense. Although, yeah, if we need it somewhere else, we'll have to change that. Ooh, what's this? 3 meteors destroyed. Okay. I wonder if we have enough ammo on that planet. I wonder if we should start. Nah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how long that planet will last before biter meteors start hitting it. We don't really have a long-term defense plan there. Yeah, because we're not producing all the ammo we need. Wait, we can upgrade our jetpack? Well, that sounds nice. Can we do that like right now? Wait, where did it go? There it is. Jetpack Mark 1. Oh yeah, we can definitely do that. We might do that then. So we can fly faster. Or maybe more efficient. Is it faster too? Or is it cheaper to fly too? Because that would be awesome. I don't know. Okay, and then let's see. So LDS, that's good. This is for explosives, good. That's actually all we need, technically. It felt like a lot more, but these are the only three. These are the only 3 we needed. Now the question is, can we do it without can we produce everything we need without leaving this planet? Because that's another thing that I think would be very nice, not having to leave this. And I think we're gonna be lazy and we're just gonna keep. We're just gonna output this for now until we figure out something, because I really just want to get vulcanite automated-ish. Okay, and that can just go wherever, and then we'll put sulfur over here. LDS and water. Okay. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Water. Water. I don't know if there's anything else on this, so we will split it off just in case. And then LDS. Very easy to get to. Oh yeah, the spaghetti. The spaghetti will always grow. I don't think that'll ever stop. Can't wait until it starts causing significant problems. But, at least we don't have to worry about it yet. Perfect. And then sulfur. We do kind of have sulfur, but also not really, because we just don't have enough petroleum right now, so that's complicating things. But we can pretend we have it and then get it set up, and I think it'll be good. Because it's the thought that counts. That's what everyone's talking about. Like, you don't actually need production in this game. You just need to pretend you have it. Then you're good to go. Okay. That works. I think that'll give us enough delivery capsules. We'll obviously have to have logic set to them, which is through this. Although, I wonder if we can regulate the logic somewhere else. We might be able to. I think we can minimize the amount of transmitters we do if we have it that these only send based on what's in. Yeah, if we don't have a buffer, if we don't have large buffers on the other planet, I think what we can do is we can make it that we only send stuff if vulcanite is really low. But that might cause problems because things will be uneven. Maybe I might have to send perfect ratios if I do that. But that would, yeah, no. If I'm going to do that, we might as well just do no logic. I don't think that's really going to simplify anything at that rate. And then that will eventually get sulfur. Can we do anything to fix sulfur right now? Because we really have to, but there we didn't leave space for it either. We have to like copy this and paste it here or something, which is feels rough. But I mean, it does work. Except we don't want it connected here. We need it connected to its own system. Petroleum actually can go through this though, so that's nice. We might be able to cut through here. Yeah, okay. So petroleum is easy to connect because we can just connect that to whichever petroleum good we want. The tricky part is connecting the light oil, because that we only want to crack with extra, which means we actually do have to route this one around here. It's not terribly tricky, it's just trickier than not having to do it, which isn't, it's really not bad. We'll just go through here, and yeah, okay. Oh, that's very manageable. And then water, we can just steal from wherever, because water is pretty much the same everywhere. I don't think it's quite the same, because we might have pressure areas somewhere, but pretty sure we're not running into pressure issues yet with how small our plant is. Okay, now those should work. I believe they're connected to the same grid here, so I think they'll have the same relative logic, so that should be manageable. We don't really have much room to expand this again, but I think what we can do, we can stagger it and paste it on the other side. But I think this is actually enough, because these are barely backed up. They're only backing up by like 30%, which means doubling it should be more than enough to fix all of the issues we're having. How are the capsules coming along? We have 0, right? These are not producing. Why? LDS. Let's see. Can we automate these easily without requester chests? Probably. Don't think I'm gonna, but yeah, there's definitely another way, but there's also this way. And since we have them, we might as well use them. That's not right. that is supposed to be a filter inserter. Filter inserter, there we go. Now I'm gonna be stuck with those water barrels. Perfect. All right. Right. I'm not actually there. I'm in editor mode. Don't know what I thought would happen there. Low density structure. And hopefully that fixes everything. Well, not fixes, but hopefully it makes it somewhat work. Okay. Yeah, I really don't like the water barrels in here, but they're going to stay there forever and cause confusion until the end of time. It'll be great. We could also empty it using something like this, but yeah, it's not worth it. Not worth it at all. Okay. Hopefully they start getting delivery capsules again. Everything else should be automated because explosives, it would be really weird if I didn't have explosives in a chest. Yeah, there they are. Lots of them. Wait, why are we bringing explosives? Oh, right. Because we need them here. Okay. I'm slightly regretting my decision to locally produce the explosives, but hey, it seemed slightly more fun. Okay, and then steel, we don't explicitly need steel for now. We'll probably run out eventually, but I think we can make do for a while. We will 100% just ignore. Let's see, did we leave radars? Do we need radars? Yes. Yes, we did leave radars. Okay. Yeah, we'll 100% ignore logic for a while because I don't think we have enough production for that to actually matter. Although, who knows when that's gonna be a problematic assumption? But hey, we'll fix it. I think we'll fix it next time. Actually, I don't think it'll be that difficult. We just we don't have a ton of time today. Okay, so let's see if we can start making delivery. What are they called? Delivery chests or something? All this has is concrete. Cool. Okay, we have this. That can start making us steel chests. Perfect. And then what else are we missing? Heat shields, radars. Oof, radars are going to be tricky. I think we left filters, though. Then we need to upgrade this. If only I'd combined the chests before I left. That would have made things so much simpler. I don't know why I didn't just put the landing pad here. Then life would be good. Okay, there we go. Change this to request radars. And then, yeah, I can't wait until we just actually have requester chests, like, for real. Then we don't have to do this kind of stuff. Because we can just send things wherever we need them to be. Okay, and then I really hope that there is enough coal. I hope we're mining enough coal to do something like this. We might have to expand, because there is this coal patch fairly close. Hopefully it's close enough. I guess that's really what it comes down to. Is it close enough to actually be something we can claim with the amount of flamethrowers we brought? I think yes, but I'm not entirely certain. Okay, well, we can move where these go. That's not a huge deal, but that'll give us coal. And then we have sulfur over here, which is a bit low, but definitely workable. And then water. So we can make explosives. Honestly, we can just make explosives right there, I think. Okay, yeah, we just have to get coal. Okay, let's see. Can we trick ourselves under that? Yes, we can. Perfect. Look at that. Nailed it. And this is right where the delivery capsules need to go, so it's awesome. Okay, explosive. Wait, where do you make explosives? I make them in chem plants, don't you? Hold up, I used the wrong assembly machine. I used the wrong assembly machine. There we go. That's correct. I don't know why. I always confuse explosive manufacturing in this game. I think it's because I don't really use it much outside of like these mods that I've been playing, but I never really made combat stuff in base Factorio. Wait, you can make Pyroflux? That's cool. Is that why people said I'm going to need a ton of Pyroflux? Ah, that makes sense. Or a ton of Vulcanite, because I need it for more than just research. But if I can use it to make Pyroflex, which I use for all of my smelting, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Why I would need large quantities of it. Did I bring any productivity twos? I think I did. Yeah, I don't know why I thought I could use it there. That's unpacking. Yeah, might as well. I should probably decrease the cost of these if I can. Okay, so there's the explosives. LDS will be delivered roughly here. This is a signal receiver. It can go wherever. Doesn't really matter. Transmitter we already have. We might need a second transmitter, which we do have on this planet. And then what else? Capsules. Oh wait, we actually saved them over here. Copper cables and heat shield. Okay, so heat shielding also uses sulfur. It uses stone tablets and it uses steel. So maybe we can get enough steel from the recycled barrels. I don't know if this is actually enough. It might be barely enough. No, it is not. Okay, we'll need to supplement steel from something else, like the actual chest. But realistically, we're just gonna have to start requesting steel or producing it elsewhere, which isn't a problem. We do have iron mining. We have some furnaces, so we can do steel. We can actually set that up pretty. We have iron mining, iron mining at home. This is definitely a thing. It's rough, but manageable. So if we place it here, then it's nice and out of the way. Okay, that should be more than enough steel for the rest of time. Okay, maybe not the rest of time, but for a little bit. I wish there was this planet barely has anything and already has a whole lot of spaghetti. I love it. Okay, well, this one we still need heat shielding on, so let's just finish that up. So heat shielding there. We have sulfur. Yeah, we need a lot of sulfur on this planet. I wonder if we should just start using the water barrels to produce sulfur here. That might be easier at this rate. Okay, there's sulfur and steel on one convenient spot, and then stone tablets. I really hope that we have a steady supply of stone tablets, because I don't actually know. I know we can support. We can produce a decent amount of stone tablets with what we have buffered, but I don't know what our consistent. I don't know how much we'll consistently produce. Based on like these things going so slowly. Which we might actually just upgrade them all to Prod 2s. There's really no reason for them not to be now that they don't run full time. Might as well make them as good as they can. And then we got heat shielding. So this is supposed to produce the tablets. That's a fair amount of bricks. This might get enough. We could also, can we turn sand into bricks? I'm assuming we can't. No. Okay. I was thinking maybe we could turn the sand into the stone, but you turn stone into sand. I had the recipe reversed. That's fine. Is that out of reach? Yes, it is. That explains a lot. Okay, there we go. This will produce heat shielding for us, which is the only thing we were missing for this, right? Perfect. So this is going to be very temporary, but we're just gonna send some back to this main chest right here, so that way we can start buffering it for handcrafting purposes. And by handcrafting, I mean remotely crafting and stuff. And then heat shield. Perfect. It's not a ton, but it should be enough, because we only need like 20 going back there. And then we'll be able to repurpose these heat shields for the launching capsules, which will be great. So LDS, wait, we're shipping LDS. So LDS will be produced here. Heat shielding will be here. So let's assume heat shielding goes there. Explosives, we can also send onto that belt. Right? That's a bit far away to send onto the same belt. But we can probably reroute this coal. But honestly, we might as well just embrace the spaghetti at this point. There we go. We'll send that over there. So that's 2 of the 3. Cables we can also send here. And then LDS is going to be requested. So LDS will go like right here. And then cables will also go here. Yeah, okay, so this is our cable producer. And we don't actually have anything to, yeah, that'll work. That's enough cable. But yeah, we don't currently have anything that can deal with the core mining situation. But I think we have other problems before that, yeah, I think we have other things to worry about before that's an issue. We could, well, we have stone, we have coal. You know what? We can filter out a lot of this pretty easily. So we can send copper, we can send iron this way, so that will be nice. Yeah, delivery capsules seem nice. I don't really know. I feel like the more I get the feeling that the farther you go into the tech tree, the less delivery capsules are worth it. But that's just a guess because like once you get the rocket recovery to be pretty high, it's probably not too bad to just send rockets regularly. But it's mostly just I found these last time, so figured I should use them because they seem kind of fun. This is such a this is such a spaghetti base. I don't know what I shouldn't have expected anything different. Can I move this down to look nicer? Not quite. Okay, we'll just leave it here then. Perfect. There you go. Copper is taken care of, and then stone. See, there we go. Take the stone bricks, move them onto. Nope, that didn't work. Actually, that might work, but I'm not confident. It definitely doesn't work when it's facing the wrong way. Perfect. Except we broke it again. Really hope we have enough belt for this, because these are not, belt is not automated down here. We can't fix any problems if they arise. And then last but not least, coal. And then we're just gonna hope that we don't have to worry about, and I mean, it's a very good chance, but we do have to hope that we don't have to worry about uranium backing up here for quite a while. I thought that would work. Yeah, whatever. We can just use an underground. Where's the coal supposed to go? It's supposed to go down here. Hopefully this is enough coal for the explosives. Or hopefully the explosives are enough to thin down this coal. I think I might have to use more inserters so that way I can prioritize it. There we go. So now these will work more often. Should help. Yeah, I think having this priority will be enough that this will eventually drain. If not, not a huge deal. And yeah, I think that's everything. We got steel. We didn't connect steel, but we got steel. Did we get any? We have not made many. Oh yeah, these take forever to make, don't they? Oh, but we have two delivery cannon chests. So that's two of the three we need. That's close. Oh wait, we don't have regular inserters here. There we go. Okay, perfect. Now it has to make one more, and then we also need to make a signal transmitter, right? No, receiver. Um, we do have everything we need for the receiver. That's actually really easy to produce, surprisingly. The only thing we're missing is like 20 copper plates, which we can actually fix really quite easily with direct smelting. Like here, we could probably put a furnace in. We can't set the recipe for the furnace, but yeah, we could put a furnace here. Oh gosh, could you imagine if I accidentally cut power to the roboports and didn't fix it in time? And just like permanently broke everything? Because I feel like I could see myself doing that. Yeah, I could definitely see myself doing that. Let's try to avoid that. There we go. Okay, that will filter out all of our. That'll give us enough copper so we can actually do logic very very easily. Okay, we got. We're still missing one more heat shield, but I think we're good to go. Everything is kind of being requested, and everything that's not being requested, we should be producing in high enough quantities. Don't know for sure, but I'm hoping. Wait, why are we requesting so many delivery cannons? What do we need? We need water barrels. Yeah, we needed water barrels, so those can just go here. We don't actually want these. We want these to not be prioed, right? Yeah, we want these to not be priority. So we can actually send them here, so that way everything's nicely in the same area. Would be pretty big. So let's do an underground and okay, that'll make everything a whole lot easier to set up. Oh, they can actually go to this one, right? This is the one being sent to Kath. Not Kath. So there's an idle game I play called Kittens Game. And every now and again, I will accidentally call Earth, the Earth equivalent in any game, Kath. Uh, I don't know why, but that's always my go-to. That's always my go-to, or often my go-to. We actually don't have steel chests, do we? Actually, since we changed the recipe, that might have given us all the steel chests we needed. That's not what I was intending there, but I think that, yeah, that wasn't the goal, but it actually worked out perfectly. There we go. Okay, so now that'll measure that and disable a different inserter. Okay, so that's good. Let's see. What else did we need? LDS will be sent here. Perfect. Wire connected through, which we can't connect until it's... Okay, there we go. So we're measuring LDS. We're measuring whatever this is, water barrels. Still think it's wild that I'm requesting water barrels, but hey, you know, it happens. And then I think that's everything. We have the cables. We do have enough, so we can switch this. This one we are just going to sideload awkwardly, which I don't think I like my decision there, but I feel like it's what I locked myself into. And then this produces the capsules. And then we somehow need to get this out of here, so we'll just go up. That doesn't work. So we'll go around. Perfect. Definitely nailed that. Capsule. Okay, that's everything those need. It's not going to produce much. Can we make things cheaper? No. Yes, we can make that one cheaper. That one doesn't need to be cheaper. Yeah, okay, that should be good. Oh, wait, we don't have a cannon, do we? We need the signal transmitter, and we needed a delivery cannon. Can we get a delivery cannon? Yeah, I kind of forgot we didn't bring one. Oh, we can. But we canceled the heat shield. Oh, thank goodness. We have 14. That is just enough. It's gonna be there a while, but yeah, this will work. Wow, we got lucky there. We canceled it just in time. And then once it starts, we'll actually we're not in any rush. It's not gonna be able to produce a second one before we stop it, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, that's good. And then the last thing we needed was a signal transmitter. You know, I said we were gonna wait to do the signal transmitter, but we don't need to. How did he handle overproduction of stone sand as a result byproduct of refinery for someone else? You can't send. Can you not send glass via capsules? I mean, can't you just send the stone or sand then to another planet if that's really an issue? I mean, you can't send glass, which is definitely more compact, but like if you were really desperate, you could just send something else. Transmitter. No, receiver. Wait, is this what needs the receiver? Yes, we need a receiver on this planet. I couldn't remember. Couldn't remember if we needed a receiver here or not. And then how do we get steel over there? Not easily because we just have a mess of a base, but I think we can cut through here, right? Yeah. Okay. We might be able to make do with one less. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Okay, and then to make it depriod, we'll put the we'll put the inserter here, so that way it prioritizes recycling over the other one, which generally won't be an issue, but might as well plan for it just in case. We could also use a splitter here. I couldn't tell which side of the belt it was on. Yeah, that should be everything we need, right? This has the transmitter built. Yep, we accidentally built two. Yikes. Hopefully they're not that expensive. Maybe we'll need two eventually. That's not necessarily a... Wait. Oh, I thought we already had one, but it's just because we had it ghosted, so bots just placed it really quick. I think we have enough power for this. Yeah, we're good on power. This isn't working, but I think that's because we haven't set it up. Yeah, it's because we haven't set it up. Right, we're good. Okay, I think that's everything, right? And then... Oh, and then we need the transmitter. Transmitter. Or delivery cannon. Okay. 50 megawatts from charging. This might brown out the base while charging, so we might need to expand the power plant. Actually, I don't think we do. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. We should be okay. Yeah, we should be okay. So let's see. Oh, you can send glass. Yeah, you can send most things under the resources tab, it looks like, and a couple processed things like barrels and scrap and stuff. It has limited. There's limited things you can send, but you can send most like most slightly refined products seem like they can be sent. I don't know how much of a how viable that would be if you have like hundreds of thousands of like sand or glass to send, but in small quantities it seems like it might work. Yeah, it's all the like intermediate materials, like anything that you can put a prod mod in, basically, and then barrels. But a lot of things that you can put prod mods in or like smelt are good to go. Okay, so now I think how do you select a location? Does anyone know if there's like a better way to do this? I am struggling with how to get to another planet. Oh, okay. That's very straightforward. Yeah, that is very, very straightforward. Okay. So we can send it here. Requester chest. Do we have chests up here? Yeah, we do have regular chests up here. Okay, yeah, that's not complicated. I don't know why. It looked I didn't see that drop down list, or I didn't realize what the drop down list did. Because I thought I tried clicking on it last time, but I must not. I must have just not. That should work, right? This is transmit. Yeah, yeah, that should work. That's not what needs to get the signal, though. Whoops. Yeah, that is not the one that needs the signal. The one that needs the signal. This one needs to send us. This one needs to receive one. So we have a receiver here that activates these. Can we activate the machines? No, we can't. Okay, we can activate the inserters though. Yeah, okay, so we can just do, I think we did green wire here. Let's place it awkwardly here, that'll work. Because like these are all going to one planet, they should probably be near each other in terms of like logic. Actually, yeah, we can go on the wire. Let's see, which is better to disable? Probably the one that grabs the capsules. Okay, so this one's disabled if sulfur... What did we say over here? Less than 5,000. That's a lot of sulfur. Let's do 2,000. And then this one will disable if water barrels, let's see, is this, no, this is LDS. Low density structure. Also, we don't need a ton of LDS, so we can set this to like 200. Because this is literally just filling, this LDS is exclusively needed for delivery capsules. So we don't need a ton of this. The water we need more of, but honestly, we don't need a lot of. So we can probably just make this like 5 stacks of water should be good. Okay, so now these will be disabled. We'll just need to make sure that the requester storage chest has not exactly this much, because this will have some overlap. Like it'll send an extra couple stacks of water with the way I have this set up. So I just need to make sure I don't limit the chest to like exactly the amount of resources. But yeah, that should be perfectly fine. Like plus or minus a couple stacks is not going to end me. It's not going to delete resources, or it shouldn't, so we're good. So this one is the receiver. So this needs to be on the Agni signal transmitter line, right? Yeah, this needs to be on Agni. And then now we go to Agni. And this one, okay, we need another signal transmitter. No, wait. Yes? No, this one goes next to the receiver. This is a terrible place for the receiver then. This one, I believe, requests the signal from Novice Orbit, the thing that's requesting the... Yeah, okay, I got it. This thing goes here and disables... Actually, I decided I wanted to disable this one. Which this one really will not be a problem, I don't think. But we disable this. If Vulcanite is less than like 5,000 or something, like 10,000, like we can do an entire chest full actually, because the stuff is... Entire chest is like 10k. Let's do 5k. That should be good enough. Yeah, I think we can do 10k. Call it good, or 5k. Call it good. And then just so we can monitor the what's in it. See, it already has 21k, so it's not disabled. And now we set the coordinates, I believe. So we go to Agni. This one's LDS. Set that here. Same thing, Agni. That's the water barrel, which this one probably will be disabled pretty quickly. And then sulfur goes here. Yeah, we're not producing sulfur, but you know, it will eventually do the job. Okay, I think that's good. Now we need to figure out why we're not producing sulfur. Because that's not good. we could just ship extra water barrels and then produce the sulfur on the other planet, but I don't think that's necessarily a good idea. It isn't an idea. It's something we can do. Well, one way to save... Yeah, one way we can save on petroleum is by making sure everything has prod mods. If applicable, that will actually help a reasonable amount. Yeah, I think that'll do something. Don't really know why we're not producing, or I don't really know where our bottlenecks is. So we're clearly either backed up on oil. We're very backed up on oil. So what's the issue? Cracking? Is cracking the issue? No. Okay, so these are emptying. So we can actually, now that they are emptying, we can actually expand our production. And I'm pretty sure... Gosh, I really don't know how this works. Do I have to do math? I think I can't go wrong with just more of these. Like, I feel like it's not terribly inefficient to do extra light oil assemblers, because these are more flexible. Because I think someone did mention, like, pretty early on, the first time I got oil, that basic petroleum processing, or whatever they call it in this one, is better if all you want is petroleum. But I think I also want light oil for power. I'm not really sure what I need more of right now, so I'm just going to do advanced oil, or whatever they call that. Because I don't think this is necessarily going to be that much worse, even if it is worse. But I like the flexibility of it. Does that actually reach? Yes, it does. Oh, we already connected those. Okay. I thought we had not finished yet. Because a heavy oil can just connect wherever. I do not like how this is angled or rotated. That makes it very confusing to connect up. Okay, and then light oil. Can we just like intersect light oil here? Oh, we can. Okay, that makes it a lot easier. And then same with petroleum. So these belts that these pipes that we already have definitely simplify things. I thought this rotation was going to be really awkward. And now it's only somewhat awkward, which is a little better. Then are these backed up? Yeah, kind of. Basic. Oh, right. Production modules skew that. So like if I'm, because this adds a second or even third step of getting a productivity bonus. So the math probably gets a little bit trickier. So definitely, yeah, so I can definitely go with this one then to plan around eventually getting beacons and stuff. Thank you for the confirmation, because I was not confident that I was actually remembering right. Wait, really? It's slower? Oh, compared to crude. But crude seems like the worst one. Unless productivity bonuses really emphasize crude, which I guess it could. There is a chance you can get so much productivity that this is better. But yeah, this one's way faster. Actually, there is a chance that this one ends up being the best once I get prod threes. I could do both, and have one of them prioed if like the chests aren't full to conserve, to conserve refineries because we have so many. It's a bit of a mess. We apparently ran out of prod twos. Really? Don't we have those automated and like stacked up to like 300? Wait, we probably have not produced them in a long time, considering the oil shortages. If you have ample crude, heavy oil is the way to go. Oh, interesting. I just assumed the middle one would be the way to go. But that was also, back when I didn't have any productivity. And I guess just in terms of like crafting speed, that probably starts to matter. Like if you can afford to waste the crude, but you can craft in like a third of the assembling machines, like that's big. Or not assembling machines, but refineries. Kind of like how if you have ample crude in the base game, you just directly you just directly turn the crude into petroleum. Like you don't care about the cracking. It's the same thing, same concept, or similar concept. What are we looking for? We're looking for where I produce prod twos. Yep. Okay, we haven't made them because we ran out of sulfur. Yeah. Okay, so hopefully this fixes it. I mean, it looks like things are better. We're still not getting anything. You're just starting the iridium blast cake. Now that's a sentence. Are these working? I don't think this is working. That's why it's not working. Okay, let's see if this disables this. This one should disable itself really quickly. If we set it up correctly. Oh wow. Yeah, these are gonna drain my power, aren't they? Yeah. But in theory, this one should disable itself after like 5-ish launches. And then there's got to be some extra, but yeah, it should be fine. Is there a quick way to go over the? Yeah, okay. Should you read the contents of this chest? Is that easier? I didn't realize these had an internal buffer so much. I probably don't need the middle ground. Oh well. I know that. I now know that for the future. Okay, yeah, definitely don't need the middle ground when the limits are so low. Good to know. Don't know why I didn't test initially to see if it had an internal buffer. Like I said, not a huge deal. And then let's see if this works. Look at that. We have Vulcanite automatically, I think entirely automatically actually. The only thing that could be a problem once we start running out of bricks. I don't know how much we'll be able to send. I think that we get more bricks than we spend on Vulcanite. But hey, we got Vulcanite blocks. That's exciting. I was we're still we still don't have the production science or anything set up to process it, but hey, we can get stuff from the planet. I'll take it. Wait, how do we have prod 3s researched? Oh wait, we can make prod 3s. Hold up. I didn't realize they were that easy to make. Oh, that's exciting. I mean, they're expensive, but we can use them for preserving our small amount of sciences, which is nice. Also, this ran out of... Oh, space science. Interesting. I wonder if we need to send another rocket up soon. It's not completely full yet, but we probably do need to send one up. We could also increase the amount of all the sciences we're requesting. I think, although this isn't disabled, right? Like this has been working just incredibly slowly. Oh, it's very much backed up. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we can definitely afford to send another rocket up. I wonder, what's the internal buffer of the chest? I don't actually know. Do we have chests? Oh, we got rid of chests. So we can, that changes things. I also want to get this Vulcanite over here, which is going to be tricky. But that's a future problem. We'll just pretend that Vulcanite doesn't exist for a while, and then we'll be a-okay. Yeah, I think denial is the easiest strategy there. And then let's see. Lube is good. All of the stuff is good. I think we just need to start requesting more. Whoa. They can store up to 10,000? We can definitely request up to 10,000 of that right now then. Sounds good to me. I did not realize the buffers we were requesting were so low. We just have to really hope that we don't send all of this in a single rocket and we'll be good. I mean, the odds of that are pretty low. But there is the chance that this requests like so much that the warehouse can't fill itself. But I think since we're sending things manually, it will be okay. It's not necessarily a good thing that's what we're relying on, but you know, I think we'll survive. There we go. Lots more rockets. Wait. Why is this disabled? Oh, because this needs to fill itself first. This might disproportionately fill the rocket then. Ooh, that's only going to change one at a time. If I delete these manually, is that something you can do to reset the combinator? No, it's not. Okay. So this is going to take ages at this rate. That's a bit annoying. Because this isn't getting enough... Got no stack inserter? Well, when I do the stack inserters here, it breaks the logic, right? I mean, I could set one up manually. For now, yeah, that'll work. Because this is just we just need these. Yeah, like right now it's supposed to change the filters for what they're requesting. Oh wait, why are we? Oh, you mean for input into chest? Would that help? I guess it might. Yeah, I guess it didn't occur to me that this was one inserter going into one inserter. Uh-oh, what did we break here? I don't know why those disabled for a bit. Not sure what's happening there. But yeah, the stack inserter definitely is going to help then. And then I think we have some things being requested that we don't actually need, which will also help. Like, why are we requesting sulfur and plastic? We don't even have an output for those. So that should help. Same with copper. I don't know. I don't know why we wanted those. There we go. Okay, that helps a lot. At least a little bit. Did I... Is something not right in the logic here? Is this thing screwing with it? No? Okay, what? Something's definitely wrong here. These are like pulsing on and off. Are we having power issues? No, we are not. Are we having power issues here that could be causing it? Possibly, yes. Okay, I see the problem. I definitely see the problem. Problem fixed for now. There we go. We were losing. These were just stopped working every time these launched, because we looked at like the average power consumption, but definitely was not. We were looking at the average power, like, yeah, these will consume very low on average, but we don't have anything to deal with the spikes because we are very close to maxed, which is a problem. Is it a problem we can fix, though? I mean, obviously. Is it a problem we can fix with laziness? Is a better question. Like, can we just extend these somewhere? Turns out we are very backed up on steam turbines. Okay. Maybe laziness isn't an option. Yeah, that makes sense. They are a bit pricey. Just like to use in general and to power. Okay, there we go. The rocket's filling those. That's a good sign. Wait, is that going to be connected to the network? I'm not sure. Now it should be. Okay. How can we improve our power production? What options do we have? You only use them for shooting uranium and iron plates for nuclear? That sounds extremely efficient. That sounds like a great idea. We need to go find a nuclear planet. Yeah. I mean, we've even using prod 2s have increased our power consistently. Yeah, we could do solar. That's definitely an option. Like we have this massive space over here. We could just fill them with solar. Do we have any not? Do we have any orbit we can bring down? Because that was kind of what we were hoping this to do, and now it's only made 88. So we clearly had some production issues here. This was supposed to produce a lot of solar panels. Like this isn't even worth grabbing. I think like it's 88 times 400, right? 88. We have 35 megawatts. We did not successfully connect. We did not finish connecting them properly very well. So that caused some issues. We backed up the belt a while. We didn't send many solar panels up. We had a lot of issues with it. So we do have them. We just don't have many of them. And yeah, that's the other thing. We did not set the requirements on glass high enough. And also we just apparently aren't producing glass. Oh my gosh, we turned this belt. I see. Well, that doesn't help. I wonder if that means like the last couple shipments never actually got glass. That probably does mean that. Yikes. We need to stop sending up lube. I realized. We need to stop sending up lube and we need to send up heavy oil instead, which I think is fairly trivial to do. We do need to rearrange the base a little bit and we might need a biochem facility. Let's see if we have a backup. I don't think we have a backup. Doesn't look like it. Well, orbit's actually really easy to get to. We can just go up there, right? Yeah, orbit's a lot easier to get to. So if we just grab things, I think we should be okay. Decontamination facility, biochem facility. Yeah, maybe we can start prepping for production science. And by the time we like get solar panels, we'll be good. I mean, like we have enough power, right? Ish. We have power. Maybe enough isn't the right word. Yeah. Yeah, we can pack our pockets with useful things. I just don't know what's useful these days. It changes like constantly. And it's making me second guess what's useful like at any given time. Why did we just fill this in? What? Um I mean, this isn't an automated rocket, but apparently we tried to send ourselves some Let's just not look at that. We need a lot of blue for labs. Yeah, we need blue. We need some blue chips. We could just request some stuff, right? That should be enough, right? That'll give us 500 would give us 20 prod 3s. That's enough for labs. Yeah. We don't need these water barrels. We don't need the stone. We don't need the sulfur fuel. We actually do want to request this fuel. I don't think we need to request the repair packs. Or we don't need these med packs. I don't think we've ever... We haven't reacted fast enough to ever use a med pack. And then, I could... So the hardest part about making solar panel power is like how many entities do the solar panels use up is really the question I need to ask right now. So this says the ratio is I have no idea which kinds of accumulators this is referring to. Well, let's see. The ratio for these is 2 to 1, right? Ish or not is roughly 1 to 1. So this is like 8 times better. Is it the bottom number? 0.18 solar panels per accumulator. Ooh, that is a lot of accumulators, isn't it? Okay. That sounds about right. 1 divided by 0.18. So that's like 6. So if we come up with a blueprint real quick, we can have... Because basically, basically the way it's looking is that the thing that is going to take the most entities is the accumulators, not the solar panels. So we could just do a quick blueprint right now that we paste and then have bots replace it later. Because most of the entities will be power poles, roboports, and accumulators rather than the solar panel. Solar is different on the planet compared to orbit. Yeah, well, I was gonna place them on the planet. The ratios, I'm assuming the ratios it lists are the base ratio. Yeah, on orbit, honestly, you can just get away with not having any accumulators. It looks like. Okay, so we have it was 6. No, because solar efficiency depends on sunlight efficiency. No, I mean this ratio that it lists right here, ratio per accumulator in the description, I think is a flat value that is only applicable to novice. Like the number that it lists on the extended descriptions or whatever that is. Like that's just novice solar efficiency. And since this should be 100%, like that's going to be accurate. We can't use that ratio anywhere else, but we can use it here. Uh, I guess so. I'm not actually sure what it's from. I think it's from the extended descriptions because people are complaining about me not reading the descriptions because they're not visible. So I got that instead. Oh, that's bad. Hold up, that's real bad. How? Um, what? Oh, this ran out. No, I don't know how that got through. That's not good, but well, yeah, I know how it happened. I just don't know how it got through. Were there not, did I not have enough biter? Did I not have enough meteor point defenses, I guess? Yeah, it's more of like a not, oh, you can have a lot of asteroids with cannons missing some. Gotcha. Yeah, it's more like a general how did I not defend against it rather than what caused it. Okay, well at least up there is doing fine. Okay, so we need a second one then, or we need up to 20 shooties. Up to 20 shooties sounds good. It doesn't sound good on this planet, but it might be necessary. What does a regular meteor defense cost? These things would be easier to cover the whole area. Right, oof, this is larger than I thought. I don't know. You have 12 per planet. Okay, so we just need to think of a longer term solution. For now, how do we defend against this? Really, bots? Wait, actually, that a bot problem? Wait, why is... Hold up, what's happening up there? Why aren't these getting fuel? What was cut off? Uh, I don't see where the line was cut. Yeah, we might have some lasers. We don't have many, but we might have enough. I just don't even see the problem though. But yeah, we need to come with more ammo. Oh wait, are these? Ah, there's the problem. We have two separate grids. I thought they looped around, but apparently they don't. That might work. Yeah, the issue is we don't have anything to bring over. So while we can hop on the rocket, we can't really bring anything with us, or we don't have anything to bring with us, like replacement turrets and stuff, or ammo, or really anything. Meteor meteor defenses. Let's bring some more meteor defenses, I guess. Like, let's do at least 5. 5 should be good. Laser turrets, flamethrower turrets, pipes and undergrounds. Why do I need pipes and undergrounds? How are they missing undergrounds? Are those not in a chest? Or did I accidentally bring those back with me? There should be so many undergrounds. So we definitely messed up something. I think when we returned to Novice last time, we actually took all of the pipe to grounds with us because there's supposed to be like 1,000 there. Well, at least things will be safe. Usually, well, we definitely have pipes. We have 5,000 pipes. I thought we brought 1,000 undergrounds. Maybe we either spent more than we thought, or we left them somewhere we're not supposed to. Both are options. Can we? How? Okay, so how do we defend this? Those are very cheap. Why did I think this ammo was so expensive? Right, because when I first set it up, we had like one battery assembler that was 90% going to robots. That's why I thought the ammo was so expensive. Okay, so 5 meteor defenses, that should help. I think that's all of them actually. I think we need to start producing more. And then I really don't like how ammo is going to be limited here, but that should be okay. It'll last a while. I mean, we don't go through a ton of ammo. It's funny that once you had a meteorite hit the middle of the base and they didn't group on anything until you started placing buildings next to them. Yeah, the biters really like military buildings and they don't like that much else. I got the idea. I don't know what it auto-corrected to. Oh, they didn't add a group. You know, it still kind of made sense. It still kind of made sense. It wasn't the exact same sentiment, but it was pretty close. Okay, well that should help. What else did we need to bring? Was there anything like high throughput that we didn't bring? I think we needed the petrol. Yeah, we need petroleum. Right. We also need to empty this of water barrels. Forgot about that. Can you not empty from this? Wait. Oh, I didn't put it. I put it in the grab slot. That's great. Okay. There we go. I don't think that will empty fast enough. Okay. That should be fine. Yeah, we don't need to bring this many water barrels. Although if we did, we'd be set for life. So that's something. And then let's turn off the logistics slots and then just transfer all these by hand. Because this should keep it running for a while. I don't know why I thought that would work. There we go. Okay, what's this full of? I mean, worst case scenario, we bring 400 stacks of water. Like, technically, it's not useless because it will make it that this never has to run. It's not that useful, but it could be a lot more useless. I also wanted to bring more centrifuges, which we don't have automated, but I think we can request the stuff to craft it. It's like we can get heat shielding, we can get steel. Actually, a better way to do it would be here, right? So centrifuge, so that way we don't have to think about what we're requesting. We just have to turn the sliders up. Yeah, that should work. Okay, so bots will bring that stuff over. What don't we need to bring with us? We don't need this iron. We have a bunch of junk. I really hope it's safe. It seems like we took care of most of it. So I think we can lollygag around for a bit. Oh, and we want to be able to death warp or emergency burn back home because we realized our mistake last time. And the only way we can do that is if we leave the stuff that we cannot replace yet, which is like, yeah. I mean, we could also put them in the buffer, but I figured we might as well make sure that they're safe, just in case. Grappling hook ammo? What do you mean? Like, do you think I should just bring more grappling hooks? That seems like enough. But I guess it's not. It's not really a lot. We have so much junk on here that we do not need, like, ever. See, we don't need the space assembly machine. Let's leave this. We don't need that. We'll bring some delivery cannons just in case, because those seem useful, and they're kind of hard to make over there. We have so much junk. Productivity mods. So these we actually wanted on another planet, so I don't really want to bring them with me, but I don't know what else I would do. And we could use more roboports. Roboports. Robots, just in general, are good to have on the other planet. because, you know, things do not get replaced. I think we have those. Yeah, I think we managed to make one on the other planet, but having a backup isn't like a bad thing. I don't think it's going to go to waste, so yeah, we might as well. And that's for requesting roboports. It has 200 ammo. Okay, 200 ammo should last us a really long time. This feels like such a waste of a rocket. But like, what else am I going to bring? We don't need rocket fuel, right? The only reason we needed rocket fuel that one time was because we were going to try to not emergency burn, and it did not work out. So we can just emergency burn and call it good. Concrete. Oh, right. Right. Centrifuge. Okay. Can we make more centrifuges? Because I would like to. Ooh. Yes, we can. Nice. Because I really would like to improve the vulcanite production on the other planet, and it's currently very much limited by centrifuges. Okay, this should be good. It's not perfect, but I think it's most of what we need on the other planet. You spent you sent a rocket for a single spacesuit because you forgot you have your power armor. That's fun. Yeah, I can't wait until we actually fix our resource bottlenecks at least somewhat, so that way we don't have to like worry so much about sending like our person. Because currently we're in this awkward situation where our plant we do not actually have enough production of anything because we have some bottlenecks we haven't been able to fix yet on Novice. I don't know what's broken, but they're not working great. And until they get fixed, rockets are expensive. But yeah, I'll have to like look. I'll have to find. I'll have to follow the spaghetti and see where it leads. This should be good enough, right? Like we have. The only thing I think we might need would be like sulfur heat shielding, but we don't actually have spare on this planet to be able to bring it over. Yeah, okay. We'll head to the other planet. Should be good. I mean, we could have brought more water. We probably should have, like, just in case, just because we could have. Like, it wouldn't have been a terrible idea to bring all the water. But I also just wanted to get this planet defended because we cannot have another meteor issue like that. Okay, now for the real question. Do these work like turrets where you can just chain them together? Because that would be awesome. They can. Perfect. Very, very nice. I like that. And because they run so frequently, I imagine the chain you can make them is pretty much infinite. Like, if I had to guess, you can make it basically as long as you could ever need it to go. Hmm. Oh, okay, that could be a problem. Okay, we need to figure out what we broke in the oil line. Oh wait, is it because we didn't have underpipes? Is that what we were missing? Okay, I feel like this one was pretty straightforward, just not it just didn't have like 3 pipes. Yeah, that must be it. Okay, it should be fixing itself soon. I think there's a bot on its way. Yeah, it was probably this that was causing the problem. Or this. So if we follow it, it's still not good, which means that isn't quite the issue. Maybe we accidentally replaced something with like a regular pipe somewhere, because that happens a lot. See, do we have a corner correct? Yes, we do. Ah, there it is. There should be redundant connections around the edges. Good call. There was supposed to be. It was supposed to be a circle. We clearly didn't do that right. Now that looks like enough redundancy, right? I can't imagine this is broken. But just in case, there we go. If at least one of, I feel like at least one of those 5 pipes should connect the whole grid. That seems like a reasonable assumption to me. Of course, we did slightly break the entire line temporarily, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll be fine. Okay. And then I actually want to move this RoboFort because I just think it would look really nice if these are all together. No real reason. We don't need to do this. It just seems pretty to have them in like one big grid like this. Although we only have 6, right? We brought 5 and there was one already here. So I actually want it to look like this. Yeah. I like that. Very nice. Yeah. Well, the idea was it was going to be like a 5x2, and then I remembered I only brought 6. So it was supposed to be a lot more block-like, then I just completely underestimated how much I had. Okay, okay, that should run for a while. We could give it an alarm. Can we do an alarm real quick? Alarm. Is it not called an alarm? What's it called? Speaker. That uses stone. Oh, for the circuits. Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Does it really matter? I feel like I feel like this will last long enough. Like this will last a really long time. I don't think I need a warning alarm. Also, why did we bring? Oh, right, because I wasn't sure what we were going to do on this planet. Apparently, we brought 38 casting machines, which is cool. We could probably do something with that actually, because we do have. Oh wait. Oh, we have water and oil here. Uh, right. We should probably connect those, because we currently don't drain these. Why is our planet overrun by biters? A sequel. We figured it out this time. We didn't fix it, but we did figure it out. There we go. That should help. And then water. Water is going to be a bit annoying because we don't have it designed well. That's really the only reason. It shouldn't be annoying, but I have no idea how to get it through the base easily. Oh, that's a lot closer than I thought it was, though. Okay, maybe it's not going to be a problem. This is, though. Let's connect it here instead. Can we move this chest? Yes, we don't need this chest anymore. Okay, well that simplifies it a lot. Oh my gosh. That is fantastic. They're just like perfectly on the same level. Then I like that. That makes me quite happy. I know it's a small thing, but it looks cool. And then Pyroflex. So we can't really do anything with Pyroflex at the moment unless we did like some casting, which we might do. Like we can delete these and replace it with some casting machines because we do have a furnace. We might as well use it. The industrial furnace, casting machine. I still don't know the ratio of this, but I'm sure I'll figure it out at some point. And then that should work decently enough. Don't like how these are just in the middle, but I think we can clean it up at some point. Okay, let's actually move this over. Okay. The only reason I'm doing this is to clear the Pyroflex. Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason actually. I want to not have to figure out what to do with the Pyroflex for now. Don't know what the ratio is, like I said, but sure it's high enough. There we go. Tileable casters seems like it will be nice. We really just need to do our own own math Usually I like doing my own blueprints unless I'm like super lost. So maybe if I can't figure out something once we actually do like a caster design, I'll probably hit you up. At the moment, we just haven't had many of them, so we haven't had to worry about trying to make them tileable. Because we just have like a couple of machines here and there. Does that work? I think that works. Iron plate. I don't know if the side matters, so we'll just take care of that, and then it should be good. Okay, now we need a backup one just in case. So I think we should leave these furnaces there, actually, as backups in case we run out of Pyroflux. Yeah, it should be fine. Because it will prioritize these. It's later game since you use beacons and speed. Yeah, I think beacons... Once we get like beacons and prod 3s, everything we have will be thrown out the window. Which isn't a bad thing. But it's definitely something to consider. I don't know, do we... Why did we... Do we have prod 3s over here? We still haven't made prod 3s on Novice. Okay, Novice is clearly just screwed. I don't know what's happening there, but it's not doing too hot in terms of production. Can you not remove with this mod? Oh, whatever. That's fine. It just needs more power. Oh yeah, we do need to worry about power. All right, we got distracted by everything being destroyed, which, you know, reasonable, if I do say so myself. But yeah, we need to send this up. Are these actually disabled? Or did we run out of power again? Oh no, this is just full. Okay. There we go. Hopefully that'll make us some solar panels. Then this is good. Yeah, it's a very reasonable distraction. Possibly losing your entire base is not great. Why do I have this? I think I was going to put more things in it until I realized I can just use these chests. Okay. So now our Pyroflex will be used. Probably not enough. We can definitely expand it, extend the time a lot by doing this. And that will last a really long time. Really not much comes from this. We're just doing it to get a little bit of... Actually, we don't need anything from there. Yeah, we really don't actually need this to run. So if it breaks, it breaks. I forgot. It's not super essential. And then centrifuges. Are those still in our inventory? They are. That would be rough if we lost those. Oh, wait. Water. We broke the water line. Haha. That's not intended. There we go. I thought somehow we just were doing good on our production here, but it turns out we just broke things. Okay, so how do we deal with this? Will this work? That might work. It's not great, but it might do the job. Hopefully the logic is copyable, or hopefully it doesn't need the logic, I guess. This might be fine. Let's see. Well, except for the fact that it can't actually grab from the belt this way. So clearly it's not as fine as I thought. Why is this one a stack inserter? I have no idea how these are supposed to work. Oh, I see it. I see it. Oh, I remember what... Okay, I remember what this design was. Okay, yeah, it makes a lot more sense now. One wasn't designed to be flipped, and it was designed to take directly from this chest and not be scaled in any way, which would explain why it's not super scalable right now by just copying it a few times. I think it will work. It just won't work great. Also, why don't we just do this? Why didn't we do this originally? Oh, because of sand. Okay, so if sand is the problem, that's an easy fix. We can just change what side sulfur goes on. And there we go. Now we can share the belt. I'm assuming you can't smelt. I don't think you can smelt sulfur. So I don't think this will cause any problems. It's an interesting design. Well, it it was a decent design for one centrifuge. Just yeah, it was a decent enough design for one centrifuge, and then I realized these are incredibly slow, I- like way slower than uranium processing in terms of how many you need. So I just was like, oh well, if I can process, if one centrifuge is enough for like a power plant, one centrifuge will be enough for vulcanite. It's not an accurate assumption. So here we are, learning from our mistakes. Actually, no, we're not learning. We are just doubling down on them. Okay, this should be relatively safe, right? Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Yeah, these shouldn't back up because they're stack inserters. They'll take way more than these will. Okay. Yeah, this should be decent. There is like the odd chance if it can't grab one of the four enriched capsules, enriched vulcanite, that it breaks for a little bit. But yeah, that should be fine. What is our plan for the research queue? Nothing. We don't have anything we can research. So currently our plans are try to figure out production science before we can actually do anything. I want beacons and I want requester chests, which means I'm actually regretting going to this planet instead of Cryonite planet, but it was kind of too late to turn back, so we just set this one up completely. But now we know what we need to do correctly the next planet we go to. Like, bring defenses would be good, or go to one that doesn't have biter meteors could also be good. So that way we don't have to bring defenses. So that's an option. We know we need to bring signal transmitters and receivers, and either artillery or the ability to launch a rocket. But yeah, we know better now. We've learned from this planet. We haven't learned from the centrifuges, but we've learned from the planet in general. Cryo has no meteor, like ever. That's cool. Let's see. Cryo would be this one, right? Maelstrom. Okay, where is this one? Wait, can you jump to? How do you jump to it? I guess we'll find out. So this one is, yeah, I don't actually know how to use this interface this well. They have no meteorites, but a relatively high threat level. Oh, okay, so that's just yours. Let's see. I have this one with a fairly high one. Oh, and I also might consider like looking at secondary resources. That's something to consider. I don't know. Like this one has uranium and crude, so this one could theoretically just have its own nuclear processing, or we could go to this one. This they're all roughly the same distance. I need to figure out how do I jump to the planet? Let's see. There has to be a button. Nope, that was not it. Okay. 100% thread is hard. Oh yeah, I guess I can just view surfaces. Wait, is 100% thread, is that more than vanilla? Is that Death World? Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. I see. That is not default threat, or it's default threat 30 hours into the game. Just peek at it. Okay, so then this is our other option. It does have biter meteors though, which is annoying, but it also 0% threat, so that's hard to say. Just don't forget to completely trash the surface. Wait, which one? This one? Why should I delete it instead of just trimming it? I guess I'll find out. Oh, does that just like ungenerate the planet entirely? Okay, I thought it was just going to like delete the planet from the UI and it was a button I should never press. Okay, and then this is our other option. So this one has some threat. Does it have biter? But no biter meteors. So this is one that honestly might be easier to defend because I can clear it if it's small enough. Where's the radius? This one's not a bad option. It's not huge, so I think I could reasonably take out all the biters. And I like the option of it actually being like completely safe. Because it'll keep the biters out there. Okay, that's what I thought, but I wasn't confident. But good to know. Definitely keep that in mind if I start exploring planets, because I don't want to have to like render 5,000 billion biters. The evo rate is shared, so even low percent can have them spread quickly. Yeah, true, because you would have small bases, but they would be entirely big biters, which sounds slightly terrifying. Also, can I move these? I think if I can move these, things will get a lot simpler. Because I really would like to have these be in one chest. Ooh, doesn't work that well though. We'll worry about it later. Doesn't seem that important right now. Okay, packing. Was there anything else we needed to do here? We fixed the water. We gave it some things. Did we get it? Did we give it everything? That's actually an important distinction to make. Can we just chain these together? No, that's not a good idea. We should go this way. That way, if we send things, they have access to construction chests a lot easier. Or not construction chests, whatever these are called, storage chests. Okay, so it's basically choose between high spreading, low threat planet that I can possibly clear, or fighter meteors that I guess as long as I'm prepared for it, which now I know the risk, and that I need significantly more meteor defenses when I go to a new planet. I don't think we'll be fooled quite as easily next time. Cargo sections. Let's see. We have where is the capsule? I didn't actually catch it. There we go. Oh, we actually have two. We might as well bring the other one back because that seems pretty expensive. Okay, so these processing units aren't actually supposed to be on this planet. They're supposed to go to the other one, but we might as well keep a few here. Efficiency modules. Let's stop requesting things. Those are expensive. Sulfur can stay here. Oh, that was a terrible mistake, wasn't it? Yeah, I think that was a terrible, terrible idea that terrible thing I just did to clear my inventory. Okay, now I just have to like click randomly and hope that I click on things that are supposed to stay here, which is not what I wanted. Concrete's good. Signal transmitters, perfect. Roboports, yeah, we can leave some of those. Assembly machines, good. Centrifuges, I don't think I need them anywhere else. I might as well leave them here. They're cheap enough to replace. And I really wish we had brought more belts. That would have been nice. Electric boilers, okay. That should be fine. I have no idea why we brought so much solid fuel. I think that had to do with our initial return trip. It just didn't end up working like we wanted because we had to emergency burn. And I don't think that's going to be any different this time. Core mining drills, actually we want to leave those there. I really don't know what here is important. I just want them to stop using this chest because I think that'll get confusing. And now we can change how these output into this corner, right? Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Okay, that works. That fits perfectly. We don't need to change anything. Okay, so now the belt will clear itself, and we can delete this because this is a terrible spot for everything. We do need to move the roboports because they're in a weird spot. Well, now that this isn't the chest we're tossing stuff in, it's a terrible spot. We can delete these, we can delete this, we can delete this. All of this stuff can be deleted without causing an issue, and I think we'll be fine. And then we don't need that. We can leave the chests, fortunately. Not like they're hard to delete, but we can leave them. Then we can give them petroleum and water back, which we have a lot in the other side that we want to be over here. It's going to be easy enough to move though, right? Yeah, ideally we would have had a filter here, but it's not that much of a concern at the moment because we're not going to be regularly sending rockets. Okay, this should last a long time, assuming we set it up correctly, which I don't think we did, but maybe. Apparently we deleted the sand output, so our supplemental centrifuges never worked. That's okay. Yeah, glass. Worst case scenario, we do have this fancy rocket thingy, so we can just shoot anything that backs up off this planet. Probably is a terrible idea, but something to keep in mind if we ever just have our base stop running. And then I don't know where this crush stuff can go. We can just put it wherever. Okay, is that everything we needed here? Now we just put all of our expensive stuff in the emergency capsule. That we weren't supposed to bring. Delivery capsule. This is not worth bringing back. But we can't get rid of it. Okay, is there something in it? Oh, wait. Is there anything you can do with these once they're like full? Like, can I just drop it in here? Did that work? Or did that end up somewhere that it's not supposed to end up? I don't know if that unpacked it into sulfur or if it's just on some random belt now. Nope, there it is. uh, is the only way to unpack it by launching it? Sulfur. Yeah, what do I do with this? I have no idea how to get rid of this. We're just gonna leave it behind because I don't want it, but like, it's gonna slightly bother me forever now. Okay, I'm sure we'll figure it out. Also, why do we still have cargo pods? Interesting. Okay, this stuff's kind of pricey. These are pricey. Okay, what do we have in here that isn't actually expensive? Steel roboports are kind of pricey. This we don't have much of. It's not expensive, we just don't really have much of it. We can roll the dice on we can roll the dice on this stuff and I think we'll be fine. 3 roboports seems kind of cheap. Oh, life support capsule is cheap. Because, well, it's not that it's cheap, it's just that we brought like 10 billion of it on accident somewhere. Which is, not 10 million, but we have 2,000 life support capsules before we recycled anything. So, yeah, we definitely have some to spare. Okay, and then I'll actually save. But we did accomplish our goal for today. It wasn't a huge goal, but I wanted to figure out how to do like basic automation with this stuff, and it looks like we're mostly good. And then we actually defended that planet, so I think it's relatively safe now. Why is our landing pad so far down here? Also, do we have a place to unpack stuff? We do. That's what this is. It's going on the wrong side of the belt, though. Okay, unpacking. And then unpack stuff can go there, and that should be fine. It's not prioed at all, but it should work. Then this can be deleted. Now we have 2 delivery cannons with different logic. Although technically this one's set up, these ones aren't. How's our power? Power's not great. How's orbit? Look at that, we made 150 solar panels. You were not kidding, we need a ton of glass. I honestly thought heat shielding would be our limit here. but I guess it is a 1 to 6 ratio. Yeah, borderline green is highly positive for sure. Definitely have enough. Yeah, heat shielding's rough. What is the problem with this? Sulfur? Sulfur. Okay, why is sulfur bad? Is petroleum limiting or is it an assembly machine bottleneck? It could be assembling machine. Yeah, that's probably an assembly machine because yeah, we decreased their production, we decreased their crafting speed by 50%. This one's also not connected, so that doesn't help. I thought we just had so many extra assembly machines that the prod mods wouldn't be an issue, but that clearly was not a fair assumption. But yeah, the prod mods were supposed to be a hey, we're very limited on crude. Let's throw a bunch of prod mods in and hopefully fix it. Don't think we necessarily need to do that now. We could do a prod plus a speed. That might be a good idea. Because we don't really have much more space to expand, and I think we have just enough petroleum now. That this should hopefully counteract it. Yeah, that should be decent. Because now that's almost no crafting speed loss. And it still has 12% productivity. Sure would be nice if we had speed 2s. Or any base that's useful. Any reasonable base. They're fairly easy to do, actually. We might need to start using them. I think once we get beacons, we'll probably force ourselves to use speed 2s. Right now, I don't feel our issue is so much speeds as it is a distribution of resources, which speed modules won't fix. Prod mods do. That's why we've been using those ones more regularly. Because the bottlenecks we have are just we have like 5,000 assembly machines requesting like one belt of copper or something, and but we're producing 2 belts of copper, and we have the other belt going to like 2 assembly machines. Maybe not that extreme, but it's like that idea where we just have way too many requesting from one belt and the other belt is idled. Yes, I believe I do know how it works. It's just as simple as you don't double up on beacons, right? You do 1 beacon per assembly machine, but it holds 4 times as many beacons or 4 times as many modules. Is this just manual? This one's just manual. We don't have this one automated. Not like it matters. Beacons overlapping cause production halt. Yeah. So it's just 1 beacon per assembly machine. Well, but you can still do multiple assembly machines and stuff per beacon. But just don't double up on them. And you're good. I'm assuming it doesn't let you put prod mods in the beacons. That would be really cool, but I feel like they did not allow that. There. Oh, whoa. Whoa, what are those? I did not realize they went up to 9 levels. That's crazy. They're not even that great. It's still it's still worse than what a legendary productivity 3 from the new Factorio expansion. You surround beacons with productions and not building with beacons. Yeah, that sounds very nice. Oh, I can't imagine they're cheap, but they look very nice. Gosh, well, if you put 6 of them in like a lab, it's like a 1,200% power improvement. That's fantastic. I love it. Okay, vulcanite, iron ingots, productivity modules. Okay, all those are produced. Plasma streams kind of are produced. You went up to tier 6 on your run? Gosh. I'm assuming it's like exponential, right? Let's look at that chain. Um, hey, I don't know what any of the resources are, so that's not helpful. Alien pyramids could have them as loot. Ooh. Yeah, we never explored the alien pyramid because we didn't bring defenses. That would have been nice. Okay, what were we? We're trying to get production science. So we have prod ones. We have. Oh, we're gonna need to make another rocket, aren't we? Unless we use like a ton of delivery cargoes. We cannot send more. We can't send any more resources. Yeah, there's no way we can send any more resources in the main rocket. Which makes sense. We already have like 18. Shouldn't expect it. But yeah, we're gonna need a new rocket on orbit. Not the end of the world. Just something we have to consider. Speaking of orbit, let's give bot some works. Oh yeah, shields would be a good idea. Instead of like my one energy shield. That might have been too many. I can't tell. It might be fine. There is like 1300 here, right? Yeah, we're probably good. Obviously, it would be better to only place these where I need to be, but I find it easier to visualize stuff if I just make everything like expanded first and then figure things out. Because it's easy enough to delete them, but having like a larger area just to look at what I want to make is a lot easier than like forcing myself to try to use a rectangle. But yeah, we need a landing pad somewhere. Yeah, being able to delete them definitely helps. Okay, well, okay, we do. This isn't like perfect, but we did increase our rocket production by a lot, by like 200% over what it used to be. So that's still decent. Oh, and look at that. We are getting sulfur, which means we can delete this one. Actually, yeah, we can do. We'll keep this one running. We don't need to worry about getting stuff off of the other planet quite yet, because that's what this one does. This sends up stuff to get stuff off of the Vulcanite planet, which I think we can survive without. Don't you have green T3 assemblers? What are those? Do we? Wait, what? When did we get when did we get these? I could have sworn I looked for them yesterday. uh I am blind as a bat apparently. Did not see them at all. Okay. They're expensive, but yeah, that will help a lot for the expensive stuff. That will let us get another 12% productivity. Completely missed them. We definitely had it researched last time. We've had it researched probably for like 10 hours, honestly. I just, I don't know. I can't find them. Are these output limited? Oh, they're belt limited. Yeah, that's fine then. I mean, as long as they're getting enough sulfur, we're good. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. You don't have the power to up all slots. We would have enough. Like, we have enough spare power that we could get extra slots for the expensive things like this and like the RCUs. That's about all we could do, but we could definitely get extra for a few of the machines we have. Not much more, but yeah, we could probably get like 10% more rocket launch or something like that. Although currently our issue is filling the rockets more than anything, so we still should do that. It's just something we could do eventually. Output signals. I thought we changed how many are requested. Oh wait, this is a dummy one. This isn't what we use anymore. That's why it looks wrong. But yeah, we need another rocket. So I think we need to actually automate rocket silo production. I do not want to do that today. Because that's going to start being useful. Because we definitely need to expand the cargo rocket grid. And then what else do we need? For production science, did I not favorite? I did not. Okay, production science. Why did I favorite the decontainment? Whatever, doesn't matter. Okay, so we have iron ingots, we have vulcanite, we have productivity modules, plasma streams we produce on the other in space pretty easily, right? We just need to get a plasma generator. Yeah, that's very easy to do. The only thing we need is this, which I think we produce entirely on this planet. Oof, we're gonna have scrap processing. Okay, that's not too bad. All right, I'm assuming. Never mind. We produce these in space. What do you mean production science too? Did I click on the wrong thing? I only see one production science. Is that not what I need? Production science pack. I only see one. Yeah, it looks right. Okay, so we can place. We can't build any of this on Cath. Okay, never on novice. Okay, never mind. I guess I'll have to do that next time. You took it for something else. Okay, well the I think the Terminator's gonna get here soon. I do have to get off. I was hoping to get at least purple science started, but having to having to make the trip to defend the planet kind of threw me off. Also, yeah, that we did not have enough here. But yeah, I was hoping to get at least some production science, but everything we have to do next time is here. So really next time all we have to do production science is send up another rocket, which is fairly easy to do. It's not easy to do in high throughput, but it's easy to do a small amount of because there's nothing terribly complicated here. It's just gonna be low throughput for a bit. But thank you all for watching. We'll get into that mess next time. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.